Hey everybody, David from Flash Budgie Cycle Nut here. Just going to give you a video on how to remove your ECU so you can send it to me and get the awesome flash. So the first thing we're going to do is just remove the rear seat with the key. We've removed the seat with the key, and now we're just going to remove this bolt to remove the front seat.
And you're going to pull these two fuse box holders off the thing. You can just kind of get in there with a flat blade screwdriver, clip it, and they'll lift right out.
Okay, now that I got the seats off, I'm just going to put this little center section on the tail, these two screws, and these two push pins on each side, and that will lift right off. Now that we remove that little tail piece center section, we're just going to make it so that these tail pieces just kind of swing out of the way. So there's just 4 bolts, 1 and 2, and this one will swing out, and 1 and 2, and this one will swing out. Okay, now that we get the two tail section pieces loose, we're going to remove this metal bracket sitting in the middle and to just kind of swing it up out of the way. There's just 2 bolts on each side to remove. Pretty easy. The voltage regulator lifts out of the holders. This little clamp opens, and then you can lift that up out of the way. So we're going to unplug the turn signals and the tail light. They're in this black boot. All right, now that I got all the wires removed out of the way, it's got to remove 5 little things on the tray that we're going to lift up out of the way. So there's a screw there, there's a screw there, and actually 6 things. And then push pin there, push pin there, push pin there, and then there's a push pin down there. So you remove the 4 push pins and the 2 screws, and then we'll be able to lift that tray off. Okay, now that you have all the wires disconnected and out of the way, all the little push pins and screws that are holding this little tray in, there's way more than there needs to be. There's a kind of a hidden one down here. It's just the center push pin. Just push the center on it, and then this whole tray will lift out. And then you can see your ECU. All right, and we're ready to actually remove the ECU. I got it right here. This is the ECU with the 2 plugs. If you look on the connector, there's an arrow that points down to the tab. You push the tab, and then this whole thumb thing slides that way, and it releases. There's 2 of them. You do this one first because you can't get to the second one first. So do this one, then remove that one, and you'll have the ECU out. And after all that and all that, ECU's out. Looks worse than it is. Not the easiest, but not the hardest I've ever done either. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to hit that subscribe or like, share. Send me that ECU. Get this GSX8 S R or 800 V-Strom running the way it should, man. Thanks. Take care.